Welcome back to Liberty Tree Gaming. We are here in Uzhitz, where in the last episode we tracked down a fellow named Limpy Lubosh, who is from this town, and he was spotted by Ginger and taking part in the Neuhof raid. And when we got here, we eventually tracked down that Mr. Lubosh has been, well, he's recently departed. And before he departed, he was talking with our new friend right here, Mr. Godwin. I get that. Oh. And this is the priest of Uzhitz. And clearly he's a bit different. And he would not tell us. Well, he implied that he knows information that we need, but it was given to him in the confessional by Lubosh, and he does not want to break the confessional seal, so he doesn't want to, basically if he speaks, then nobody will trust him to confess ever again. He's agreed to give us some, or to think about a way around this, around this problem, but we have to meet him tonight at the inn, so we're going to do that in just a little bit. But first, let's talk to him a little bit more and find out about his sword swinging.
I see you know how to wield a sword, Father. I wouldn't have expected that from a man of the cloth.
With a stick. I practiced with a stick. A reminder of my youth and days gone by, and it helps keep me in good form.
Do you have any work that needs doing?
My dear lad, I have more worries than I can bear. Another pair of shoulders would ease my burden. I have to deal with a local witch.
Witch?
A witch?
The herb woman, old Gertrude. That devious hag who will stoop to anything. Like all herbalists, for that matter.
Oh, don't tell me. The cows are giving blood instead of milk, and babies are being born with 2 heads and a tail.
This is no laughing matter. Gertrude isn't evil. She just has peculiar ideas about what's good for people. A little bird told me she incited some Uzhitz women to witchery.
A little bird told you, did it?
You know how good people are at seeing the splinter in another's eye and not the beam in their own.
In other words, someone's been gossiping. And what's the problem?
As long as herb women stick to giving psychic to folk and bloated cows, assisting in childbirth, or burning incense in bedrooms to help with sleep, then nothing at all. But this is sacrilege, and it's unsafe. All sorts of molds and lichens and poisonous plants and other foul things go into those concoctions. I'd hate to see her poison some poor gullible lass.
What do you want me to do?
I want you to go and see her and find out what she's been up to. I know she lives in fear of the Holy Church, so tell her I sent you. That will make her talk and think twice about encouraging witchcraft. If you learn that she truly did involve folk in some foolishness, find out all you can and deal with it.
Sure.
Done.
Good. And never fear. I'm a man who always pays his debts. You'll find Gertrude, the old herb woman, in the woods. Good luck to you.
Quest started, playing with the devil. Okay, quest log, playing with the devil. 3 village witches in Uzhitz wanted to use a magic ointment, risking their lives and immortal souls. Priest spoke of Gertrude, the herb woman, having brought a few Uzhitz women to witchcraft. I'm to speak with her and to find out what happened. That's over. Hold up. There? Man, that's far. Don't think we're gonna go over there right away. So let's go to your service, my lady. Need to go talk to the groom. Is there a butcher in this town? That might be a butcher. Need some more food from a dog. Let's check this general store and see what he has.
I hope I can be of help to you, Knight. Good luck to you.
Nothing special. Right, let's go back over that way and see.
Apples straight from the tree.
That is a butcher over here. I think he was over this way. Grocer, okay. Not necessarily a butcher, but may have some dried meat. That'd be nice.
Mother of God! You look like you've been assaulted. May the Lord...
That was rude. Let's see. Nothing. Oh, I think he's on the other side. Other side of the town. Let's ride that way. Here's my horsey. Let's go. I go to the other side of town and talk to the groom anyway, so.
Garlic, beetroot,
There's the butcher.
Good morning. Good luck then.
We're gonna get all the jerky.
Can we do something about the...
Well, I...
Yeah, got food for a dog. That's what we needed. Apparently I can't jump that fence with a horse. Rocinante? Rocinante? Atatitla? I don't know how to say that word. Are you the groom I'm looking for? Head groom.
I'm honored that you should come to me.
I'm looking for the local groom.
Well, you found him. What can I do for you?
The lady Stephanie of Talmberg sent me. She said you have a roan ready for her.
Well... Chamberlain Dietrich said someone would come. We have him here, but if he's ready, I can't say. That miserable horse will let you saddle him and walk him around the courtyard, but as soon as someone sits on him, he goes completely wild.
That horse is supposed to be presented at a noble woman's wedding. It probably won't be appropriate if he makes a spectacle of his rider. Is there anything I can do?
Try asking Vashek. For some reason, that devil horse listens to him. Then take the horse with you. Dietrich's arranged everything.
God be with you.
To talk to Vashek, the stable boy. You, Vashek? You are.
I'm honored that a knight such as you takes an interest in me.
I heard you have a way with the horse that unsaddles everyone else.
Yes, I suppose I do.
And how do you do it? How do you calm him down?
I'm good to him.
Oh, that's all it takes. Just be good to him.
Well, I want to treat the horse well too, but I don't know how because I don't know him as well as you do. Will you help me?
I sing to him.
You sing to him?
Okay.
What?
2 horses come roaming in the merry month of May to graze in the shade of the apple tree there. The first one is brown and the second is grey. Which shall I ride to my maiden so fair?
That's, interesting.
I know how it looks, but he likes it.
Thank you, Vashek. I'd like you to show me how to ride a horse better.
Certainly.
I'd like to practice the basics.
All right, but it'll cost you.
Isn't that quite a...
Well, agreed.
Farewell.
Okay. So I've got to take this horse to Stephanie. Where's this horse? See. Mount the Roan. There it is. Right there. I gotta take this to Talmberg? Not far. Let's save though.
So, boy. Want me to sing? You're definitely the first horse I've ever serenaded.
2 horses come roaming in the merry month of May to graze in the shade of the apple tree there. The first one is brown and the second is grey. Which shall I ride to my maiden so fair?
Well, you still gonna throw me off? Yeah.
See, I can just ride straight on this path. That'll take me straight into Talmberg.
Yeah. Yeah.
To take this turn here, I believe. Yeah.
Yeah.
guessing we're taking this to the stable up here at the castle.
Yeah.
Horse is not fast. The guy's still walking around with no clothes on, no armor. Well, did that do it? Quest log. I had to pick up a Roan from the Uzhitz stables. It wasn't easy, but I got that stubborn beast safely to Talmberg. I had to pick up a Roan from Uzhitz for Lady Stephanie. It wasn't easy getting that stubborn beast to Talmberg stables. That's the same thing twice. Alright, well, let's get back.
Yeah.
Horse is so much faster than that one. My horse is not even all that fast.
Yeah.
Alright, see if we can pick up a book and maybe read, then eat Father Godwin in the evening.
Good health to you. Farewell.
You're not the scribe. You're the scribe.
Good day to you. Take care now.
There's a lore book. I need the skill books. Primer 2, I guess. I haven't read that one. Let's tackle it up.
About the price.
Well, we can...
What?
That's not a... Aye, that would do it.
Yeah, I think we'll go to our room and then read up there. Then sleep to get a free save in. Depending on how long we can read here. right, new level in reading. And let's read a little bit of this one. Skill book, Grasses and Herbs. In response to massive demand, this book contains 100 pages entirely dedicated to the phenomenon of nettles. I don't want to go too far because I do want to sleep, so we'll do that much and then we'll sleep for an hour, get a free save. And then should be time to meet Godwin. New level in reading and improved herbalism. Okay, I don't see Mr. Godwin anywhere. Oh, let's read another hour of this book and see if we can find him. Maybe a little early still. There we go. Improved herbalism yet again. Alright, Godwin, are you inside here?
Hey,
There's the good. That's my boy. Look what I've got. You'll love this.
Good day to you. What do you need?
Yeah. Tell me about the
Parish
priest.
here in Uzhitz.
I see him walking behind us.
Peculiar sort of cleric. I noticed he's quite handy with a sword.
He is indeed. He's as hard as nails. More than once he's intervened in a brawl in the tavern and sat everyone on their asses. He's not to be taken lightly.
I doubt he acquired those skills at the seminary.
You know how it goes. The nobles send their youngest sons to study for the priesthood, and our parish priest has blue blood in him. He probably learnt to fight at home before he went to university. That's how it goes with those aristocrats. But I heard something happened and he was roving the world for a while. Don't know what he got up to them. Take care now.
Put our stuff back on us here. Just the plants. And let's do a hard save. Hey there, Godwin.
Beer. I'm sorry I can't tell you everything, but maybe we can work something out. But first, I'd like to hear something about you, my son. With whom do I have the honor? Where are you from?
I'm from Skalitz.
Oh, I'm sorry. What about your kin?
Yeah, they're dead.
They're dead.
Well, I'm sorry to hear that. Here, we'll drink to them. It must have been terrible.
It was terrible. It seemed so pointless. We had no warning. They just appeared and began the slaughter. God knows why. They killed anyone who didn't make it to the shelter of the castle. My parents, my girl, even the Deutsch who was on Sigismund's side. I didn't make it to the castle. I wanted to try and help my parents, but there was nothing I could do. Then I fled to Talmberg with the Cumans on my heels. They almost killed me. They slaughtered people in the surrounding villages. There was a pile of bodies in front of a church in Rovna. Folk who tried to take refuge there, but they...
My poor child. May God grant them eternal rest.
And how did you come to get this assignment? I'd have expected Sir Hanish to send that old grouch, Bernard.
He did, but I found a witness and the trail led here to Uzhitz, so he sent me here to follow it up.
Ah, well, congratulations. It's nice to see someone using their head to find things out instead of torture. We'll have to drink to that.
Now the most important thing. What actually happened at Noyo? The good folks hereabout are saying all kinds of terrible things, but I take most of it with a pinch of salt.
The rumours aren't exaggerated this time, unfortunately. The Neuhof stud farm was raided by bandits, but they didn't come to pillage or even take the horses.
Ale as usual.
They only wanted to kill. They maimed the horses and slaughtered some people. I'm sure they would have killed more, but the bandits quarrelled among themselves and broke off the attack. And judging by what's left of our Lubosh, they're still settling accounts.
I see it's every bit as bad as people claimed. Dreadful.
Well then, here's to those poor souls who had to die so pointlessly and so terribly.
I've told you all about me. Now it's your turn, Father. You don't look much like our parish priest at home. I noticed you're pretty handy with a sword. I wouldn't expect that of a man of the cloth.
You know what they say. The Lord moves in mysterious ways.
But this is a bit more mysterious than others.
Let's just say I haven't always been a priest. Fate led me to places where affairs were settled by force. These days, of course, it's just a bit of exercise to keep me in shape.
I noticed there's a woman living with you at the presbytery.
What of it? Have you never met a cleric who lives with a woman before? Mother Church won't let me take her to wife. Too afraid it might lose its property to any heirs she bore me. But she cooks and cleans. And, well, as a man, I have my needs.
I'm not sure the parish priest at St. James would agree with you.
I heard he was a bit odd.
Well, we've had an agreeable chat, but now let's get down to business. So, about this confessional seal. Do you really want more innocent people to die?
Henry, that's not how it works. There are matters in which you can't make exceptions because if you do it once, you'll forever be tempted to do it again. If people stop believing in the church because their confessional secrets are betrayed, they won't trust anyone, and that's worse than even the most hideous crime.
Pour me one.
I understand, but that means I've reached a dead end. Those cutthroats will strike again, and I can't stop them.
Chin up, lad. I might have a solution.
What?
If I tell you what Lubosh told me, I'd be betraying the confessional secret. But, first thing tomorrow, I'll try something I think might help you.
Word of honor?
Got it for you right.
On my soul.
I always wondered about the things a priest tells his congregation. Where do you get the ideas for your sermons?
Well, Uzhitz is in Prague. It's not enough to instruct people. They have to be entertained, too. If I only read from the Bible, I'd soon be preaching to an empty church.
Our priest wasn't exactly a bard. So what do you preach to your flock about?
It has to be something topical. Condemning vices. And, of course, describing them in detail. A tongue-lashing about the two popes goes down well these days. And stories from real life, with a nice moral to them, are popular as well. Especially if they're about fornication and similar scandalous vices.
Can you give me an example?
Well, recently a priest by the name of Jan Hus started preaching in Prague, in the Czech language, and the people liked it. I hear he always has a full house. A journeyman who heard him told me what Hus is preaching, and I like the sound of it. I'm thinking about putting it in my own repertoire.
What's so amazing about it?
The preaching of Master Jan Hus about Mother Church. The lamentable wealth in which the church is drowning has turned to poison. And nearly the whole of Christendom is contaminated. Just like a flock of hungry ravens, they settled on this land to devour every grain of gold and silver. They know no mercy. Their hearts are corrupted by longing for wealth. And they shamelessly profit from everything. You want to baptize a child? Pay. You want to steal and murder? Pay and you will have absolution. What if the devil himself were to pay? Would he ascend to heaven too? With such money gained from the poor, they buy beautiful horses to ride and needless servants to pamper them. They gamble at dice and dress their whores in expensive furs, while Jesus Christ walked barefoot and had no place to lay his head. Look to your consciences, you robbers of the poor, for you are seen by God and his people too. Amen.
All right.
Well, Yahu's character is quite a rebel.
Oh, the congregation will love it.
I don't doubt it.
Let's drink to that.
Funny. That last bit reminds me of someone.
What do you mean? My situation's completely different. Huth preaches against the prelates and the clerics who are robbing the poor. Look at me. I don't have a pot to piss in. I'm no better off than the folk I preach to. I'm one with them in poverty and suffering and everything that troubles them. I drink with them and curse those stuffed habits in Sasau Monastery.
Wow.
What do you think of this Jan Hus?
He's certainly a wise man. A little overzealous for my taste. If he got out of Prague and came here for a look, I'm sure he'd stop condemning drinking and lying with women.
What do the common folk think of it?
They like it. They're happy to hear someone say what they think themselves, but are afraid to say aloud. Things that make them angry. And they're calling for change. In a few years, it'll have grown beyond control. You mark my words, the people will rise up and the church will be shaken to its very foundations.
Yeah, unless they burn him at the stake first.
Nonsense. They can't burn a master of the most respected university in Europe?
Yeah, well, the church doesn't have a great history in that area. At least not the Catholic Church.
Where can I find out more about his teachings?
You like it? I copied down some of his sermons. If you're interested, you can read them at my presbytery.
Don't you think it's a bit odd when someone boozes and lives in sin with a woman and then criticises the Pope for debauchery?
No, I don't.
Okay.
Thanks for the sermon, but I think I've been morally uplifted enough. Oh, it's getting quite late. What are your plans, Father?
What do you suppose? We have a drink, of course.
Ah, that sounds like a good plan.
I knew you wouldn't let me down.
Let's go.
Przyszła bida mora lat, to nie ustoi żadnej chlap. Na kraj padł dziesięć smutek, do mnie loi rano utek, niech już małżeński majstrat, do wczera żylne staje prak. Už sejmoj svatý muži, nechtěl bych bejmě jich muži. Nám je to jedno a tak si dáme jedno a požerem si huby jako poslední den. Půjďme se váhy a do rána slávy a tak vypal sudy a posaď se mi sem. Tak posaď se sem a vypal je ven. Ukaž kozy jako vozy, zejtra jen tu jsou nejdem. Tak nalej mi hned, ať točí se svět.
Enough of this!
Bailiff!
Partying with the
Sit
priest.
down and have a drink with us.
Don't vex me again, Father. It's 3 hours past dusk, and curfew is long gone.
So what?
So, I'll have you all whipped and put in the stocks, and I'll write a letter to the bishop about you, priest.
Well, nothing to worry about then. Everyone knows the only one around here who can write is me.
Enough! Men, throw them out.
Oh. Oh. You looking for a fight? Henry, back me up.
Oh, Godwin, seriously?
Come on then, Bailiff. You want to fight? Come on.
Who else?
Take that! You'll die for that.
And you're gone.
Because I'm a man of the cloth, I won't kick your arse. It's a sin to fight so badly.
A new strength perk. What we get? What can we get? Mule 3, carry 25 pounds more, heavy swing, head cracker, head cracker. You have a 10% greater chance of knocking out an opponent with a blow to the head. Alright, Godwin. What are we doing here? Oh.
Yeah! Henry, I'm glad you came.
Now what?
So, my dears,
Uh-oh.
would you like to have a little ring on the bell? No sooner said than done.
I'd love to. And Henry, too, I'm sure. Right, Henry?
Absolutely.
Nonsense, Godwin. Are you out of your mind? What will people say?
They can say what they like. What do I care? What do they do to me? Watch the step, my dears. Careful, you don't hurt yourself.
Godwin, you're a boob.
Here we are. Look at this beauty.
Oh. We can't do this, can we?
Who says? Get ringing, wench.
Oh, jeez. Somebody might notice.
This is wonderful.
Ah, bloody oath.
He's just like, again, it's a Tuesday afternoon, Tuesday night.
Comes the climax of the evening.
What, where you pass out in a puddle of your own puke? Are you making goat noises, sir? Yeah, yes, he is.
Well, I have to say that was a fine evening.
Godwin, you beast! Get up! Do you hear me? Wake up, you drunkards!
Oh. Where the... Oh, what the... Oh, who the hell are you? Henry. My great friend, Henry. Didn't we have a wonderful time?
Yeah, it was great.
Certainly did, you old lecher. Now you better pull yourself together quick. You haven't much time. There's some water and something to eat on the table there, but if I were you, I would move my hairy arse before my flock eats me alive.
Oh, step on in my head. My guts. Oh, my poor suffering stomach. Oh, what was that woman on about? Before my flock eats me alive. I've forgotten something.
Mass?
What have I forgotten?
Well, come on.
What was it? Oh. Mass!
There you go.
I have to say mass. I gotta say mass. You have to help me.
How? You're the priest.
I can't do it in this state. Maybe the liturgy. But I have to give a sermon as well.
Oh, this is a disaster. They're gonna excommunicate me. I'd like to help you, but you can. You can do the sermon for me.
What? So, first I investigate a murder no one wants investigated. Then I drunkenly keep the whole town up all night. And now you want me to preach at them from the pulpit? Do you want them to burn us at the stake?
No. No, I've got it. Suppose that Sir Ratzig's protege. You just came from studying in Prague. And you want to share the words of Master Jan Hus, who you recently heard preaching there. Henry, look. From what I remember, we might have overdone it a bit last night. And if the bailiff or someone else complains about me, the bishop's gonna have my guts for garters. So I'd appreciate it. Stop gaping at me like a stuffed squirrel and start helping.
You're mad. You're stark raving mad.
I'm not.
Yeah, you are.
Plan. It's flawless. Oh. How about this? If you help me with this, I'll tell you who Lubosh's cronies are.
Oh, look, who's willing to bend their morals now?
So all at once, the confessional seal isn't so sacred?
Don't mock me. I won't give you a second chance.
Well, all right. Well, I can't make any promises about what'll happen.
No, neither can I.
What do you want me to do exactly?
I'll go and start the liturgy. Then I'll introduce you. You give the sermon I told you yesterday in the tavern, and that's that. No need to drag it out. If it turns out well, I'll tell you what I know about Lubosh.
Christ almighty. Fine then. We have a deal.
Wonderful. Let's get to it then.
All right, then we've got to get dressed. Over the shroud, will I get extra points here? Better than that, for sure. Fashionable hose, sure. So, by putting that on, my charisma goes way up. Guess we're gonna do that. Yeah, let's do potion. We have a bard potion here. First, let's look at our buffs. All right, so we got drunkenness, drunk's luck. All right then. So if we do a marigold potion, that will cure the hangover. Is that right? Or the drunkenness? Cure the dog, cures drunkenness, prevents a hangover, but reduces charisma by 2. Marigold, dispel hangover effects. We're gonna do that, and then we're gonna do the bard potion. Have a bard? Yeah. Get extra speech. It's 12, and it's 17. All right. I'm missing something. All right, let's give it a try. And let's do a save. Reputation lost.
I thought he'd never show up. The swill dog.
Look at him. He can hardly walk after his capers last night.
You were with them, you beast.
Look at him. Mother of God, any minute now he'll throw up.
nervous. I couldn't sleep a wink last night with all that clamor.
In nomine Patris, et Filii, et Spiritus Sancti. Amen. Accepit panem in sanctas at venerabiles a manus suas. Hac facite in meam commemorationem. Brothers and sisters, you may have had the honor of meeting Henry from Skalitz, who is here at the behest of Sir Hanush to investigate that heinous crime at Neuhof. You might not know that Henry recently visited Prague, where, by the grace of God, was able to hear Master Jan Hus from the esteemed Charles University preaching. I've managed to persuade Henry to stand here today in my stead and tell us what he heard. Because, as you all probably know, Jan Hus is a very popular preacher in Prague. So, Henry, you may begin.
All right.
Curious which one of them will puke first.
Well, let's go confidently.
Brothers and sisters, let me get straight to the point. I'd like to talk about the church and how corrupt it is.
That boy has a cheek.
Creation has given to every man the power by which he might rule the whole world. But that power does not give him the right to rule. That right belongs to God alone.
Not great, I guess. All right.
It is the corruption of God's pastors here on earth that has brought misfortune on our heads. Plague, humans, hunger, and chaos. The accursed wealth that the church is drowning in is poisoning almost the whole of Christendom. When dogs are fighting over a bone, take the bone and they will stop. Just like the flock of ravens that has descended on this land to peck up every speck of gold and silver. They show no mercy. Their hearts are poisoned by covetousness. They trade everything. Everything is for sale. You want to baptize a child? Pay. You want to steal and murder? Pay, and you will have absolution. And the prelates sin and give themselves absolution.
For shame. Shame upon them.
About that one.
They live with harlots and keep concubines, even though only marital intercourse for the purpose of procreation is pure. If someone takes a woman or man only to satisfy their own lust, who seduces them to do so but Satan? And how much darker the sin if that man is a servant of the church? Who can turn his face to God, who fornicates and then puts on priestly robes?
Nothing we don't know about already.
Kind of throwing Godwin under the bus there. Let's go harshly.
Enough about sin, which the prelates are so fond of preaching about, and whose absolution they promise if you only pay enough coin to Mother Church. What if the devil himself were to pay? Will the bishops tell us he too would ascend to heaven? And what about those bishops? They sin without remorse, and with the money grasped from the poor for indulgences, they keep fine horses and hordes of servants to pamper them. They play dice and garb their mistresses in expensive furs, while Christ, the Lamb of God, walked barefoot and had nowhere to lay his head. Look to your consciences, you robbers of the poor, for you are seen by God and his people too.
Down with the prelates! Away with them!
We're fortunate to have our good Father Godwin. At least he's a fair and simple man.
Yeah.
God sees what is happening on earth, and he is filled with righteous wrath that those who should seek the salvation of souls instead seek mammon and the idle comfort of lucrative posts. Blessed are the shepherds who share the poverty of their flock, who are as one with you and bear with you the burden of this earthly pilgrimage, who do not condemn your venial sins.
Aye, all honour to Godwin. Let him drink like one of us.
That is all I heard in prayer. Amen.
Not bad, not bad. Are they gonna burn us at the stake?
The lad spoke well, considering what a soak he is.
He's right, that was.
The young man shouldn't drink so much, but the Lord's given him a
Glad
silver
he came
tongue.
here.
Nice.
I'll ever get to Prague, and he told it nicely.
Well, well, my boy, you have talent, and I can't deny it. And you pulled a thorn from my side. I almost didn't make it.
Yeah, I noticed. I wasn't the only one.
Oh, what's to be done? I'll make it up somehow.
So, about our bargain.
Although it's a sin.
So gluttony and fornication.
God does forgive a penitent.
So, what did Limpy Lubosh tell you? Was he at Neuhof that day? Who was with him? And where are they now?
Now, slow down. I'm sorry, but he didn't tell me that much.
Don't let me down after all I've been through. For you...
Well, now Lubosh came to me shortly after it happened. His conscience was gnawing at him. And I must say, in the end, he turned out to be a better man than he looked. He said they'd been hired through some crony of theirs. And at first they were just to steal some horses. But then it all turned sour and people started getting killed. And neither he nor his cronies wanted anything to do with that. So they fell out from the gang and fled.
Fell out? Yeah, there was a body found in the woods by Neuhof.
That would explain something. Lubosh kept jabbering that he wasn't a murderer, that he didn't want to do it.
So I know that Lubosh killed the murderer and he's dead too. The trouble is, I need to find the ones who are still alive. I need names and places. Did he mention any of the others?
Only nicknames. Talked about some fella called Riki from Ledechko, Pius, Timmy.
Pius. That lot are about as pious as I am ordained.
Nonsense. You would make an excellent priest.
Sure.
And anyhow, with your skills, you ought to be able to sniff out this Riki from Ledechko, right?
Well, we'll have to now. There's not much else to go on. Let's hope he's not hanging from the wall too.
Indeed. And I'd hate to be excommunicated for nothing. Anyhow, good luck. You watch out for yourself. These people clearly mean business. And I'd like to raise a tankard with you again sometime.
Yeah, I'll try. Although I'm not sure I'd survive another night of your debauchery.
And if anyone should ask, you heard nothing from me. I'll deny everything.
I don't doubt it.
We survived. On the Scent is new, and we'll work on that one. In the next one, let's look at the one we just finished. I was supposed to go and meet the priest at the tavern in the evening, which I did, because I was very curious what he would have to say. I vaguely recall for a while everything was merry, and then someone came along and spoiled the fun. Maybe the bailiff? Anyway, I do recollect that Father Godwin wasn't happy about it. The next thing I knew, there was a brawl. I seem to remember a bell, and considering I spent the night with a holy man, a lot of blasphemy and sin. One morning, the priest woke up in a very ungodly state. Dawned on him he was supposed to say mass and really wasn't up for the job. Father Godwin, who could hardly walk after his escapades of the previous night, came up with the insane idea that I should preach from the pulpit for him. He says if I give a sermon about the teachings of the famed preacher Master Jan Hus, he'll tell me what he knows about Lubosh. The sermon went down surprisingly well, and Father Godwin was so grateful he did tell me what Lubosh had confessed to him. Wasn't much, but at least I know the nicknames of his cronies. He mentioned some Riki from Ledechko, Timmy, and Pius. Excellent. So we can track them down in the next one. Well, that was a load of fun. One of the favorite quests in any game of all time. And like, I don't know, I don't speak Czech, so I don't know what they were singing, but I love the song. And I would love to, I may even look up the translation for it, because it sounds like a great fun drinking song. So anyway, we're gonna pause here and we'll pick it up in the next one, where we'll go and try to find this Riki in Ledechko. Hope you're enjoying. And we will pick it up from here next time. Till then, be good, Godwin.
Good boy. That's my boy.